was almost arrested for giving my son candy. When my 8-year-old son Junior stopped eating his chicken nuggets and said, "Mom, I feel weird," I already knew what was happening. Junior has type 1 diabetes, been managing it since he was 4. I looked at his face, pale, sweating, hands shaking against the table, blood sugar crash. I had minutes, maybe less. I grabbed my bag and pulled out the emergency kit I never leave home without. Glucose tablets first. Chew these, baby. He was slow, eyes unfocused. I made him drink a juice box, still not enough. He was slipping. I pulled out a bag of gummy bears and started feeding them to him one at a time. This wasn't a treat. This was the thing standing between my son and a coma. Behind me, I heard a woman's voice. "Oh my God, what is she doing to that kid?" I turned around. A woman at the next table was on her feet. Blonde, expensive bag, phone already pointed at us. Recording. Junior looked bad, pale, sweating, slumped in his chair. I understood how it might look to a stranger, but I didn't have time to care. The woman marched over. "What are you giving him? That boy looks sick." I didn't look up. "He's diabetic. Blood sugar crash. I need to focus. Diabetics can't have sugar." She said it like I was stupid, like I didn't know my own son's condition. "Everyone knows that. What are you really giving him?" I wanted to explain. I wanted to tell her about the difference between type 1 and type 2, about how low blood sugar can kill. But Junior needed me more than she needed an education. I turned back to him. She huffed and walked away. I thought that was the end of it. It wasn't. 2 minutes later, 2 mall security guards appeared. "Ma'am, we received a report of a woman forcing a sick child to eat something." I didn't look up. "He's my son, type 1 diabetic. His blood sugar crashed. This is the protocol. Ma'am, we need you to step away from the child." Junior's hand found my arm, weak, shaking. "Mommy, I'm scared." I looked at the security guard. "I'm not stepping away from my son. Call an ambulance. Call whoever you want, but I'm not leaving him." The guard reached for his radio. "Police to the food court. We have a possible child endangerment situation." Behind him, the woman was back, arms crossed, smirking, like she was enjoying this. Other shoppers were gathering now, phones out, recording, staring. My son was slipping and I was surrounded by people who thought I was hurting him. I kept feeding him gummy bears, kept my hand on his back, kept telling him to breathe. Then 2 police officers walked up, hands near their belts. "Ma'am, step away from the child, now." I didn't step away. I stood up slowly with my hands visible. "Officers, my son has type 1 diabetes. His blood sugar crashed. I gave him glucose tablets, juice, and gummy bears. That's the protocol. If I had stopped, he could die." The officer looked at Junior, then at me. The woman shoved her way forward. "She's lying. Diabetics can't eat sugar. Everyone knows that. She's doing something to that boy." I pulled out my phone, showed the officers Junior's medical ID app, diagnosis, emergency protocol, his doctor's number right there on the screen. One officer examined it, the other called for paramedics. The woman crossed her arms. "That could be fake. Anyone can make an app like that." Paramedics arrived minutes later. They checked. Junior, blood sugar stabilizing, vitals improving. One of them stood and looked directly at the officers. This mother did exactly what she was supposed to do. If she had stopped when you told her to, this child could have gone into diabetic shock, seizures, coma, death. The room went quiet. The officer turned to the woman. "Ma'am, do you have medical training?" "No, but I know diabetics can't have sugar." The paramedic cut her off. "Type 1 diabetics need fast-acting sugar when their levels crash. Candy saves lives. What you think you know almost got this boy killed." The woman's face went white. She opened her mouth. Nothing came out. Junior tugged my sleeve, color coming back to his cheeks. "Mommy, why was that lady being mean to you?" I didn't answer, just held him. "She was trying to stop you from helping me," he said. "That's not very nice." The officer looked at the woman, then at Junior, then back at the woman. "Ma'am, I think we need to have a conversation." The mall sent an apology letter a week later. Both security guards got retrained. The woman was escorted out that day and banned from the property. I heard she was charged with filing a false report, but I didn't follow up. I was too busy being grateful my son was okay. Junior still carries gummy bears everywhere. Cherry flavor. Calls them his emergency bears.